What is poppin' fam? Spanik here, coach of your Alabama Crimson Surf, and this is week number 4 of the NBA, and we are taking on ItzTRICKY and his Milwaukee Bewears. All his stuff, along with all his like links and stuff, along with all the other NBA coaches, will be in the description below. So you should check out all the coaches of the NBA. And let's take a look at what's Sock here. Good friend of mine, great guy. He's the admin of the GBA Discord as well, so you might know him from there. Let's see what he could have brought. I'm not even on the team page. Rip. All right, just give me 1 second because I'm stupid and didn't go on the team page originally. Okay, he could have brought Ash Greninja, Infernape, Reuniclus, Nihiligo, Gliscor, Garchomp, Diancie, regular Diancie, Lurantis, and Murkrow. Actually, no. Instead of Lurantis and Murkrow for this game, he had Galvantula because he made a transaction for the next week, dropping Galvantula for Lurantis and Murkrow. Immediately looking at his team, I saw that Gator ripped him a new asshole because he has his only water resist is Ash Greninja. So if I'm able to get a Dragon Dance up and he doesn't bring something, if I'm able to get a Dragon Dance up and he doesn't bring like Scarfape or something like that, he doesn't bring Scarfape, then I just win. And I could Dragon Dance up on Diancie. I could Dragon Dance up on Gliscor. I'm pretty sure I could Dragon Dance up even on Reuniclus if he doesn't have like Energy Ball. So I did have ways to just set up a Gator and potentially win this game. So that's essentially my Gator says. It's sub DD Brick Break Waterfall. Because Waterfall hit everything for at least neutral, except for the Ash Greninja, which I had Brick Break for, and that killed it. Especially with the Life Orb. Life Orb guaranteed that Brick Break killed, so I didn't have to run Superpower and risk getting my defense lowered. We also have if Gator can't sweep, then Volcarona sure can. I have perfect coverage on his team with Fiery Dance, Bug Buzz, and Hidden Power Ground. Because all his mons that resist my Volcarona stabs are weak to ground. So if I could just fire off Hidden Power Grounds, that could be really nice. The only mon that I think takes Hidden Power Grounds very well is the Diancie, which I see here that he brought, so I gotta just be careful around that. I have here my regular Diancie that just breaks his entire team. Like his switch in is really just pray I don't have Earth Power and he goes into his Spidef Nihiligo. And it's just a standard Diancie. Moonblast, Earth Power. I have rocks on this Diancie. And I forgot the last move. I think it was Diamond Storm, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it was Diamond Storm for the Reuniclus. I have Persian here, which was going to be the mon I lead with. And it's just here to pivot around things. Maybe parting shot my way into Gator or Volcarona. And potentially do work from there. Raikou is an AV set to potentially take hits from his special mons. And Donphan was my lone switch in the Infernape. I was afraid of the Infernape this game big time because it just ripped a major hole through my team. Alright, that's what I brought. I see what he brought here. Let's get right into the battle. As I said in my team, actually I ended up leading Raikou because I thought he was gonna lead with either the Ash Greninja or the Infernape. So I decided to leave my Raikou because I outsped both of them. And I could just get a nice Volt switch off or HP Ice predicting the Gliscor. But as one could see, he decides to lead with his regular Diancie. Alright, so regardless, I Volt switch here. He woes into his Boost, which is the Nihiligo. I end up going into my Persian. I just Parting Shot. I think I Parting Shot into Gator, actually. No, I go into Diancie. As he reveals the sub, and here I was like, okay, what does this Nihiligo do now that he has a sub up? Like, how does he hit my Diancie? Like, maybe I thought, like, Earth Power could have been something, but that's really not going to do much. I just decided to get my rocks up here, because really not much this Nihiligo could do to me, especially at -1 special attack. And I could always just break the sub at Earth Power, so rocks up is very key, because it breaks the sash on Infernape as well, and he has no way to remove them, unless he brings, like, a defog Gliscor. So he pulls a switch into his Dancy. This is going to take some residual. And that earth power damage just confirms that he is Spadef. So I just go for it again. It was a roll to kill, but now I'm going to just be able to pick it off here with another earth power. As he decides, he pulls a switch into his Gliscor as I go for the Moonblast, expecting that switch. So now this is actually good for me. The fact that he went into his Gliscor here really did surprise me. Because, I mean, the Moonblast was kind of obvious. Because it killed the anti from that range no matter what. And I could have gotten damage on essentially anything if he decided to pull a switch. If he goes to the Nihiligo, that was fine. I could just kill the next turn with Earth Power. But he decides to bring in his Gliscor here, and that is huge for me that I got this damage off. And then again, he really didn't need Gliscor. Well, because now the Gliscor is dead to rocks. He can't even... Because now it's guaranteed that the rocks are here to stay. Because now even if he has Default Gliscor, he can't get rid of them. So now he decides to pull a switch into his Reuniclus. I do go for Moonblast again. That does a ton. So he's either Fizz Def or offensive. I just go for the Moonblast again because I'm sacking my Dancy here. Because then I could just go into Gator and start setting up. So I go into Gator. I sub here to see what he wants to do. Because I knew I asked about this night well, so I could get a free sub. And if he goes for Psychic to break it, that's fine. I could just kill him with Waterfall the next turn. Or go for the DD. If he reveals the Energy Ball, he reveals the Energy Ball. Then I kill him with Waterfall the next turn. If he switches, then I get a sub up and I could just DD and win the game. So essentially, Gator gets a free sub here. As he goes for Trick Room. Oh, suck. You brought Trick Room to the Trick House, my guy. That play, I didn't understand that play at all. He said he had Trick Room as an ace in the hole on Reuniclus. But, I mean, when I have a Gator that just beats everything... Okay, alright. So he goes to Psychic and breaks my sub, as I just kill him with the Waterfall here. And I was just thinking, wait, does Gator just sweep? Because Dancy dies to rocks. He goes in Nihiligo, and Nihiligo is going to get bopped by a Waterfall. So yeah, Gator is actually just going to sweep this game now. And Gator just murks the Greninja. And Ape, even if it was Sash, it's going to go down to Waterfall because Rocks broke the Sash. So GG suck. Kind of dug your own grave there by going for the Trick Room with the Reuniclus. But what are you going to do? Misplays happen, man. At least no hacks was involved, which was nice. Sulk's a great friend of mine, though. He's a great guy. And he's the Yam of the GBA Discord, so he does have some reputation behind him. So GG Sulk, hopefully we play again sometime. Well, I'm in like 10 different leagues with you now, so we probably will meet again. I think next week, I don't even know who I play next week in this league. So Spanic out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.